Today I am live on my different pages on my different social media platforms, and I'm really just coming on to test some of what I've invested in terms of going live. I've not planned this live, and I have no babysitting support at the moment, so my kids might come popping in any minute right now. Okay, so I'm really just coming on here to talk to you about my top 2 tips on how to charge your worth. And just as you guys are joining me, if you're watching on replay, please skip the video until 2 minutes and then you can continue watching. And if you're watching me live, please do say hi. And I'm literally sitting behind my cake cupboard. I've got my cake stuff in here. It's a little bit messy. I'd like to do a video when I'm like sorting out this cupboard. I'd definitely like to do a video. But I'm literally sitting in front of my cake cupboard where I store my cake stuff. All right. So as I mentioned, if you're joining me live, please say hi. I really love interacting with you guys. I love getting to know you. And it's really just nice, if you're talking live, then people say hi. It really feels a little bit lonely. And I know many of you guys will catch this on replay. Okay, so let's get into the 2 tips on how to charge your worth, okay? I've got these 2 top tips on how you can charge your worth. I know as cake makers, there are a lot of challenges around charging your worth, and my little one is here right now. He's crying. Please do bear with me. As I mentioned, this was not planned. Okay, so I know that as cake makers, we have trouble charging our worth. We are always having trouble charging our worth. We are having trouble announcing that price tag on our cakes. We are having trouble when it comes to just mentioning what it is that our cake will cost. And I would like to give you my top 2 tips when it comes to charging your worth. The first one is to know your cake cost. Many times we want to find out what, we want to charge, but it really doesn't start at, finding out what it is that your cake would cost at the end of the day. It's about understanding the costs, right? And the true value of your work. If you don't understand the cost of your cakes, if you don't understand how much it has cost you to produce your cakes, if you don't understand the production costs, then it will be difficult for you to even mention or put on that final price tag on your baked goods, right? So I want to encourage you to really understand your cake costs. And this include not just your ingredients, not just your cake supplies, but what is the production cost? Like what is the electricity cost? How much did it cost you to get your cake supplies? Maybe you had courier fees and so forth. How much did that cost you? Maybe you have delivery fees. How much did that cost you? Maybe you have other fees, insurance fees. Maybe you have marketing fees or costs. How much is that? Because you are running a business, you're not running a charity show, you're running a business. So you need to understand what your business costs are, okay? You need to understand what your business costs are. And only when you understand what your business costs are, that's when you can literally start working out the price of your cakes, okay? So I like to call it the overall cost of production. You need to understand the overall cost of production. If you're having trouble understanding your cost of production, don't worry. In the description to this video, I've got my cake pricing guide. And my cake pricing guide is literally a step-by-step. I've laid it out step by step for you. I've put out a template for you so you can just go there and try to see what costs you have. I try to explain what it's all about. I also have a training. If you want to buy this training, it's called my cake pricing, cake costing training. If you want to buy this training, just give me a shout out, send me a DM, let me know in the comments below, and I'll tell you exactly how you can lay your hands on that training. It goes for a really nice price. So what's happening at the end of the day is that if you don't know your costs, you won't be able to price your cakes. And even if you do price your cakes, you will end up with this thing where you're not getting paid, you're not covering your costs, and basically you're working for your client. My second tip on charging your worth is to know what 1 hour of your time is worth. You need to, like, charging for your worth is not just about, you know, the ingredients, the supplies, the costs that go into your, or the cost of production, but it also has to do with what you are worth as a cake maker. I know that we have different skill sets, we have different skill levels, and as we grow in our businesses, our skill set also grows. And so your cake pricing will not be the same throughout, okay? Your cake pricing will not be the same throughout. So you'll notice that if you're in this cake business, your prices will change over time, and you will even end up increasing your prices over time. So I want you to, know what 1 hour of your time is worth. And the worth of your time is basically determined by your skill level. What is your skill level right now? And what does it, I mean, even if, you are not the best cake decorator out there, you are actually spending some time. Let me just have this little one go to daddy, because the second ninja is here. This is baby number 2. He is 3 years old, and this one here, guys, is baby number last. He's number 3, and this one here is baby number 1. He's 1 year old. Okay,
I'm 6.
Okay, just hold on.
Why did you call me?
Okay, so that is what I wanted to tell you today. Know what 1 hour of your time is worth, and then I also want you to know the cost of your product, the cost to produce your cakes. And that is it from me. Today was really just me popping up. This live is not planned. Like, I didn't plan for babysitting. I literally just wanted to come on and test the software that I have, and I was like, what topic am I gonna talk about? And I thought, okay, this is something that you guys are always asking for in my community. So please do check the description of this video. I've got links to some of my free content and some of my downloads that I've created for bakers. And I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.